In the Commonwealth, experience is worth more than luck, and caps can mean the difference between a pipe pistol and power armor. Welcome to the first Fallout Fight Club round robin. This isn't a fight to the death, it's a proving ground. Every fighter steps in the arena multiple times, learning, adapting, and getting stronger. Each match pays out 50 caps to the winner, 25 caps to the loser. Those caps go straight into better weapons, better armor, and better odds in the next round. The more you win, the more dangerous you become. 4 fights, same fighters, real progression. Only one will rise above the rest. Welcome to Fallout Fight Club. Over the next few weeks, every fighter will get a chance to fight each other, and only the top 4 will go off into the semifinals. At the end of this, there will be one winner. The semifinals will be a death match to the end. Our first battle of the round robin begins with 2 very different survivors. In one corner, a resident of Vault 114, fresh to the Wasteland, but not untested, armed with a security baton and the will to prove she belongs outside the vault door, the Vault Dweller. And in the other corner, a relic of the old world, she's seen the bombs fall, watched the world change, and somehow kept going. A weapon may be a simple cane, but experience can hit harder than steel. The old timer. 2 generations, 2 stories, 1 arena. Let the first fight of the round robin begin.
Huh? Let's do this. Think I'm scared, huh? Got my arm. Someone help.
It's over.
That first match set the tone for the round robin pretty well. The old timer came in aggressive. That opening gut kick immediately put the Vault Dweller on the defensive. For most of the fight, it was really showed the difference between experience and raw determination. The old timer was blocking well and landing counters with that cane, which honestly kept her in the fight longer than I expected. But the turning point was that crippling strike to her arm. Once that happened, her offensive slowed down. You could see the momentum shift. She even tried to stay in it, even landing another gut kick. But by then, the Vault Dweller had figured out the timing. That final swing sealed it, brutal finish even by Wasteland standards. Of course, this is the round robin. Even a decapitation isn't the end here. A stim pack and some patch up work will have the old timer back in the arena next round. So that's 50 caps of the Vault Dweller, 25 the old timer. Both fighters move forward a little stronger for the next match. Next up in the round robin, we've got a clash of backgrounds and fighting styles. Stepping to the arena first, representing Diamond City. A fighter who believes offense is the best defense. Baseball gear on, bat in hand, and ready to swing for the stands. The heavy hitter. Her opponent comes from a much harsher road, raised in the wasteland, shaped by hardship, and fighting with the kind of edge you only get from surviving the worst. Up close, fast, and unforgiving with a machete in her grip. The Machete Sister. This one's simple. Distance versus pressure. Power versus persistence. Both fighters are hunting caps to upgrade their gear, and every win makes the next fight easier. Let's see whose style pays off. Fight 2 of the round robin starts now.
What?
Just
I
so
ain't letting you get me. Figure you won't just run, right? Damn it!
That was nuts.
bit cranky. Huh?
That second fight showed just how different background shape a fighter. The Machete Sister opened aggressively, setting the pace right away. But the heavy hitter matched it with solid blocks and raw power. That bat strike to the head should have ended it for most fighters. The fact that Machete's sister barely slowed down after that says a lot about her resilience. What really defined this match was control. The Machete's sister kept forcing close encounters.
Figure you won't just
While
run,
her
right?
weapon had the advantage, the heavy hitter hits hard, but she needs space to make those
That was
swings count.
nuts.
The flip onto her back was the momentum shift.
Huh?
After that, the heavy hitter was reaching instead of controlling. And that low swipe to the leg, that was a smart, calculated move. It took away mobility and set up the finish. The final strike to the throat sealed it clean, decisive, and very Wasteland. That's 50 caps the Machete Sister, 25 the heavy hitter. And with upgrades coming next round, both these fighters could look very different the next time we see them. If this match proved anything, it's that endurance and positioning can beat raw power. Next up in the round robin, two fighters shaped by very different parts of the Wasteland. Entering first, a fighter who learned early that survival means striking first and never hesitating. Raised in the same harsh world as his sister, every scar tells a story. Quick, direct, and dangerous with a machete in hand, the Machete Brother. Across the arena stands someone forged by the coast, the kind of fighter who deals with mirelurks, rats, and whatever crawls out of the water. Patient, tough, and used to battles where one mistake means you don't come home. The Fisherwoman. Street survival meets coastal grit. Both fighters are chasing caps, upgrades, and a better standing in the round robin. Let's see which kind of survivor comes out on top. Fight 3 starts now.
Shit, something's broken.
Hope you ain't one of them simps. Please, fine.
I knew you'd help us.
I ain't letting you get
Think
me.
I'm scared, huh?
Glad that's over.
That third match showed how quickly momentum can shift in the arena. The Machete Brother actually started strong. That opening strike did real damage to put the Fisherwoman on the back foot early. But what makes seasoned fighters dangerous is how they recover. The Fisherwoman didn't panic. She answered with that flip to the ground and immediately reset the pace of the fight. From there, it turned into back and forth exchange, but you can see who was more comfortable in the chaos. The Fisherwoman stayed composed, picking her moments instead of swinging wildly. By the midpoint, it was clear she had the lead. Her timing was sharper, and she controlled the positioning. The final hook to the face and drag to the ground was decisive, not flashy, just effective. The kind of finish you'd expect from someone used to fighting things bigger and meaner than most people. That's 50 caps of the Fisherwoman, 25 of the Machete Brother. And if he wants to keep up with his sister in the standing, he'll need to make those upgrades count next round. So far, adaptability is proving just as important as aggression in the round robin. Our next matchup brings two of the Wasteland's most feared names into the arena, both of them with Raider Pass. Entering first, a relic from before the war, once a doctor, at least by title. These days, his patients don't always leave in one piece. A steady hand with a kitchen knife, known for precision work that crosses the line into mutilation. Some say he patches people up, others say he enjoys taking them apart. Dr. G. And facing him, a fighter built for destruction, armor reinforced with rebar, swinging a sledgehammer that's ended more than a few raider disputes. She doesn't just fight, she crushes, and she's got a reputation for aiming straight for the head. The Rebar Warrior. This is precision versus power, scalpel versus sledge. Both won caps, both won upgrades. Neither is known for mercy. Let the
Let's do
battle
this.
begin.
Oh! Just one day I'd like to not get shot at.
It's over.
That final matchup really highlighted how different fighting philosophies play out in the arena. Dr. G came in looking sharp, literally. He was quicker, more mobile, and those early takedowns showed real skill with the blade. Every strike looked deliberate. For a while, it felt like he had full control. The Rebar Warrior's armor slowed her down, and she struggled early to get momentum. But this is where the equipment choices matter. Dr. G fights light, and that speed gives him openings, but it also leaves him vulnerable. Once the Rebar Warrior found her timing, it only took a few solid sledgehammer blows to turn the fight around. Raw impact beats finesse if it lands clean. That's the risk of relying on precision alone in a place like this. So the Rebar Warrior takes the win and the 50 caps, while Dr. G walks with 25 and a lesson in survivability. If he invests in some armor before the next round, he could still be a serious threat. After 4 fights, a pattern is already forming in the arena. The fighters who stayed calm under pressure walked away with caps. The ones who relied on brute force alone learned some hard lessons. The Vault Dweller showed adaptability. The Machete Sister proved aggression can pay off. The Fish Woman demonstrated control, and the Rebar Warrior reminded everyone that armor and impact still rule the Wasteland. But this is only the first round. Now every one of them has more caps, better gear is coming, smarter tactics are coming. And next time they step into the arena, they won't be the same fighters you just witnessed. The real question is, who improves the most for the next round? Because in this fight club, progression decides everything. And you decide where the caps are spent. Comment below. The most likes will be the one that goes through.